on Chillicothe IVC. Chillicothe IVC Grey-Ghosts as we bring you this action this afternoon. I'm Norm Vandermoon, joined by Charlie.
Like you said, the campus of Princeton High School. We're sure great to be here.
I know we've got some scores from last night to report.
All righty, and some ball games last night. Boys action in the area at Hall Township High School last night. Hall defeated St. Bede's 52-37. Peyton Plum had 14 points for Hall. Hall is now 3-6 on the season, and St. Bede's drops to 1-10. In other games in the area, Fieldcrest defeated Deer Creek Mackinac 64-56. Somonauk defeated Lamoille, Ohio 73-28. Midland defeated Putnam County 51-49. Hiawatha defeated Depew 53-42. Hunter Tyson had 24 points for Depew last night out of the team's 42 points. Winnebago defeated Mendota 66-24, and Kewanee defeated Bureau Valley 56-40.
All right, well, thank you for that, Charlie. The Princeton girls, last game we broadcast was a loss for Princeton against Sterling Newman, but the Tigers actually led through three quarters, 28-26, but Newman finishing strong and coming away with a 40-34 win. Certainly an outstanding performance by Mackenzie Hecht of Princeton as she finished with 15 points. The Tigers in that game without the services of Taylor Quorum. And so we look for Taylor's back today. We look for the Princeton girls to play really well, and I'm sure Chillicothe will acquit themselves quite well. Sophomore game today, Charlie, went the way of Princeton.
Princeton 50-24 in a very good ball game for the Princeton Southmores. Very impressive win.
Yeah, Coach Abby Bosnick's crew has really been winning right along here, so congratulations to them. We do have some news that LaSalle Peru boys season, due to COVID protocol, is over. So they had like 4 games left to play, but it's not going to happen. Princeton Tiger Band performing Let's Win This Game. And now we'll turn it over to the PA announcer, and then we'll also hear the national anthem from the Tiger Pep Band. Officials are making their way onto the court. I see that Lynette Olson is there along with Larry Layau. Olson and Layau on the outsides. I'm not sure who the middle official is here today, but
well, it's kind of neat. You know, we've got ladies doing the Super Bowl in football.
Yes.
And so we have 2 ladies doing this ball game here at Princeton High School this afternoon.
And Charlie, as you know, officials are in demand, so I'm glad that some of these ladies are stepping up and filling the gap. And I've seen Lynette referee on several occasions, and she does a
next week's going to be
job.
quite a problem because you got football starting, you got basketball still going on, and a lot of these officials do both ends of the football and basketball.
You are absolutely right.
Getting enough officials is, like you said, going to be or has been a problem.
Okay, so we are off and running here. Tigers with the opening possession. And they get it inside, and scoring for Princeton, Abby Jensen. And Coach Gonagum with a substitution right off the bat. Must be a little something behind that. I don't know if our
Maggie Davis come in for Abby Jensen.
Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, we are off with Chillicothe getting their opening possession, and missing is Marley Williamson. The Ghosts able to get the board, though. Mandy Monroe pass inside, and getting that one to go is Gwen Palmer. 2-0 in favor of Chile. Now the Tigers have a fast break, and missing is Grace May. Now a travel call on the Ghosts.
She fell to the floor, and that call constitutes traveling.
Glad to have you along this afternoon. Just underway, 2-2 our score, 7:20 to go, first period. Bryn Hieronymus open momentarily from three-point land, decides not to shoot. Now Taylor Quorum down the lane, puts it up and in.
Good one by Taylor, weaving her way down the lane.
Very well described, Charlie. Weaving indeed, and Tigers go up 4-2. Try and pick up, Charlie, see what defense the Tigers are playing as the ball goes out of bounds. I know they've played a lot of 2-3 zone lately, but almost looks like potentially that's what this could
be. It sure
be.
does, just the way they lined up there for the inbounds.
Now the pass is
good job by Taylor Quern tipping the ball back out of bounds.
And Lynette Olson says,
whatever happened.
That's not Lynette that made that call, but at any rate, it is going to the Tigers. An errant pass, easy layup for the Ghosts. Results in 2 points. Getting that one to go was Lily Model. Now the Tigers back at the other end. Missing, but Taylor Quorum puts it in.
Nice job by Quorum getting the rebound and using the board to put her back up there.
Last broadcast we had when Taylor played, she had 18 points, and she's off to a great start. Tigers lead 6-4. Talking to Coach Gonagum a few days ago and asking her about Chillicothe, she did say that last year the Princeton girls scored a fairly decisive win over Chillicothe. But of course it's a new year. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Putback, however, is good. Getting that one to go is, I believe, Mandy Moore. They haven't put it up on the board.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay. Tied at 6. Bryn Hieronymus has it out high. I noticed Savannah Berkey's hasn't been in there yet. Now Mackenzie Heck powers her way to the basket.
On the base court.
Retrieving it for the Ghost is Mandy Moore. Now they get it into the low block. Putting up a shot and having it not go is Gwen Palmer. And Grace May there for the board for Princeton. Bryn Hieronymus, now Maggie Davis on the wing. Taylor Quorum open for three, no. Rebound fought for and gained by Gwen Palmer of Chillicothe. Taylor's capable of making that three. That one wouldn't go, however. And now a steal by Maggie Davis. Taken back by Chillicothe. They get it in the low block, and this shot no good by Palmer, and here comes Taylor Quorum the other way. Scoop layup, no. Knocked out of bounds, it'll belong to Chillicothe. Well, here's Savannah Berkey, Charlie. I was a little concerned there. She's quite the point guard, has a lot of speed.
Savannah Berkey, like you said, is back in the ball game.
So it's the mask timeout, and that'll give us a chance to hear once again from the Princeton Tiger Pep Band. 4:40 to go. First period, all tied up at 6. Tigers with 2 points from Abby Jensen, 4 from Taylor Quorum. The Ghosts have had field goals from Mandy Moore, Lily Model, and Gwen Palmer, and now another field goal for the Ghosts, and getting that one to go is Gwen Palmer, 8-6 in favor of Chillicothe.
That gives Gwen 4 points tonight, or this
Taylor
afternoon,
Quorum
I should say.
Gives to Maggie Davis. Looks like, well, I'm trying to see if Chili's playing man-to-man or if they're in the zone as well. I think they're in that 2-3. Inside pass, batted away, hits the end line. It'll belong to Chillicothe. We'll be back on the air tonight for a 6:30 game between the Princeton boys and Sterling Newman. That should be quite a contest indeed. Sterling Newman still has Marcus Williams, one of the premier players in the state, and a pushing foul being whistled against the Tigers. Maggie Davis picking up that one. Common foul out of bounds. Ghosts got to beat the 5 count, and they do. Drive to the basket. Now the ball's loose on the floor, but Chile gets it back. Go ahead, Charlie.
Nice job of stripping the ball there by the defense.
Now a traveling violation called on the Grey Ghosts. As Coach Gonigam going to the bench. Erica Sorensen checking in. Also Emma Wittig. Tigers down by 2. Emma Wittig on the wing. She retreats a little bit. Now it's Mackenzie Hecht. Taylor Quorum, corner 3.
Ooh.
Yes!
Nothing but rain on that one.
9-8 in favor of Princeton, and Taylor Quorum continuing her good shooting. She has 7 points. Errant pass by the Ghost, sails into the Tiger bench. Tigers kind of needed that 3, though, Charlie.
They do.
Looked a little stagnant on offense.
They're just kind of stagnant, just not moving the ball like we have seen before.
Mackenzie Heck, Taylor Quorum down low. Mackenzie Heck goes to the paint, can't get a shot up. Now Erica Sorensen open from the foul line. Shot no good. Look at Mackenzie Heck fighting, getting the offensive board, but can't get it to go. The Ghost with a chance to take the lead.
Good job rebounding down there in that last possession by the girls.
Boy, Chillicothe's moving that ball quickly. Here's one missed by Williamson, and coming away with the rebound is Savannah Berkey. Be another common foul out of bounds to Princeton.
Tried to grab the ball, and I think they grabbed the arm instead.
Tigers with it, up by 1, 2:20 to go, first period. Taylor Quorum, who's been red hot, drives down the lane, gets the ball knocked away, but it's retrieved by Emma Wittig. Now Taylor Quorum for 3.
Whoa,
yes!
another one.
Wow.
10 points for Taylor Quorum so far in the ball game.
And great job by Taylor. She had 18 the other night for senior night, and it's like she's got a good chance to outdo that today, getting 10 before we're even done with the first period.
Has she missed a shot yet?
If so, maybe one, as here comes Savannah Berkey, missed shot by the Ghosts. Mackenzie Heck comes in for a 15-footer, shot no good. Rebound Savannah Berkey, 17-footer, no good. Tigers are going to get another offensive board, then it's knocked out of bounds, and it'll remain Princeton basketball. Tigers hitting that offensive board, Charlie. That's a good sign.
Yeah, that's a key of any ball game. If you get those offensive boards, and then the opposing coach gets mad at his ball players or her ball players.
Savannah Berkey from 8 feet doesn't draw iron, and the Ghosts come away with it. Good pressure in the backcourt by Princeton. But hurriedly across the timeline is Lily Model. Nearing the 1-minute mark of the first period, Princeton's lead is 12-8. Steal by Mackenzie Heck. Tigers have a fast break. Savannah Berkey, though, has to adjust to catch the pass. Now Taylor Quorum open for three. No, not this time. Boy, that would have been a big one if that went, huh,
Oh,
Charlie?
would have been, yes, it was.
As it is, the Ghosts can get to within two, and referee Larry Layau accurately spots a travel as Bryn Hieronymus checks in. .40 seconds to go, first period, 12-8 Princeton. On the wing is Bryn Hieronymus, back to Savannah Berkey. Bryn is a very good three-point shooter, but just not feeling quite enough space there to let it fly. And now a pass stolen away by the Gray Ghosts. Double team, ball knocked loose, retrieved by Chillicothe. No over and back since Princeton batted it backwards. And rebound taken in by Savannah Berkey. 3 seconds, I don't know if Savannah realizes it. Taylor Quorum, she's just gonna hold it at this point. And that'll end the first period with Princeton holding a 12-8 advantage in a huge first quarter, Charlie, for Taylor Quorum.
It sure is. Getting double digits already for Taylor.
All right, let's enjoy the in-between period entertainment of the PHS Pep Band. Ready for second period action. Charlie, your thoughts on the first quarter?
Exciting ball game right here. No, especially Taylor Quorum. I can remember maybe 2 shots that she missed. Very good accuracy out there, and the one three-pointer that she missed, it just goes off the front of the rim.
So Chile will have it to begin second period action. Princeton in that 2-3 defense. Ghosts having a hard time penetrating that three-point line. This is good defense by the Tigers.
Well, they're staying in that 2-3 zone.
Now here's a shot from the baseline, and that one is missed by Marley Williamson. 7:30 to go before halftime. Princeton leading 12-8. Nice skip pass and putting up the shot and scoring.
Bryn Hieronymus.
Bryn Hieronymus, her first 2.
Nice kiss of the board when she put that one up.
Remember, Charlie, back in the day, they used to say never throw a cross-court pass.
Oh, well, yeah, now it happens all the time.
And really, against a zone, it makes good sense.
Oh, sure, that's right.
Like Chile's doing now, it's hard to beat the zone with those, 8, 10-foot passes, as well as they are throwing it around. And now here's a beautiful drive to the basket, not scoring.
Got to get Taylor on a foul there.
Yeah, Sage Geltmaker drew the foul. Her brother, Holt, last night, just became the all-time leading scorer in Chillicothe boys basketball history. So certainly, congratulations to him.
And they've had some very, very good ball players go through Chillicothe.
In fact, when I was talking to one of their assistant coaches as Geltmaker makes the free throw, I thought about a kid who played during the Michael Murray era in Princeton, and Alex Cook. But it was actually one of the Parr boys. I remember they were twins, I think. So I don't know if it was Cam or I can't remember the other one's name. Free throw by Geltmaker, no good. No disrespect, Chillicothe, if I'm saying the wrong name. 14-9, Tiger lead. Errant pass picked up by Bryn Hieronymus. She wisely gets it out to Maggie Davis, but another steal by the Ghosts. Good defense by Savannah Berkey. And Chillicothe.
Lucky there was no foul right there.
Yeah, they've amped up the pressure. Now Mackenzie Heck from 10 feet away, can't get it to go. Well, Taylor Quorum's red hot. Mackenzie Hecht is yet to score, but Mackenzie Hecht is very capable of lighting it up as well. She had 15 in a recent game as jump ball or kick ball. They're going to call it a jump, and it will go to Princeton. Probably a fortunate break for the Tigers, Charlie.
That's right.
Because a kick ball would just go to the Ghosts. And with an offensive rebound put back is Mackenzie Hecht. It's off the mark. Here come the Ghosts down by 5. Ghosts being very patient here. Low scoring second quarter. Princeton with the advantage 2-1. Now a lob underneath the basket. It's brought in. Brought in by Marley Williamson, and now getting the basket to go is Sage Geltmaker. So she's had an impact already.
And there was a bucket by Geltmaker, wasn't there?
That's exactly right.
A free throw.
Makes it 14-11, and
second foul on Maggie Davis also.
So we'll see if Sage can make it even closer, and she does. 14-12.
Gives her Sage's 4 points on the afternoon.
Savannah Berkey heavily guarded, gets it to Maggie Davis, who does a good job of avoiding the over and back. Taylor Quorum at the foul line. Now Savannah Berkey double teamed. Maggie Davis. And referee Larry Leo indicating there is a timeout. I'm guessing that Coach Gonigan probably took that, a 30-second
Yeah, that's what they're
timeout.
saying, Coach. I figure it may be a face mask timeout.
This one's just a 30. I think possibly even Coach Gonigan may have called that to avoid a 5 count. It was close. But they're going to have to do something to deal with this increased pressure by Chillicothe. Hopefully maybe get Taylor Quorum and Mackenzie Hecht open on some backdoor cuts underneath the basket.
Against that zone, you got to keep on moving the ball. You can't sit and hold it.
And one thing you notice, Charlie, the Chillicothe guards do seem to have a height advantage over the Princeton guards, and they're using it pretty effectively. Now Mackenzie Hecht on the baseline, an errant pass. It'll go to Chillicothe. (14-12) in favor of Princeton. Just under 5 minutes to go before halftime. And are we going to take the mass timeout now? Apparently so. Mass timeout, but I'm sure Coach Gonigan has some things she wants to address with the way Chillicothe is coming back. Well, once again, the Princeton Tiger Pep Band. Charlie, what are you seeing in some of the keys in Chillicothe coming back in this game?
Well, they keep on playing like they have, and Princeton's got to do a little bit better job than they have in the last few minutes here. Well, like you said, Chillicothe will keep on coming back.
Yeah, that pressure out by the midcourt stripe by Chillicothe on defense has really caused some problems for the Tigers. Now a double team by the Tigers. Some good passing by the Ghost, but then the ball goes off of the foot of
One thing Princeton's
Andy
been
Moore.
doing is, the girls been doing is, Taylor Quirm is playing the point in defense. And that has created a little bit of a problem for Chillicothe because she is quick and, of course, as we know, very tall.
Now a drive to the basket, and getting that one to go is Mackenzie Heck. That's a big key for her to heat up and get going, and 16-12 is the Princeton lead.
That's her first 2 points of the afternoon.
Three-pointer on the way, and it is good. Getting that one to go is Marley Williamson.
You got to come out and get those three-point shooters, and she is one.
16-15, double team by the Ghosts. Tigers trying to get out of this pickle, and a jump ball is called, and it'll go to Chillicothe. Well, one of the things that Coach Gonigam is up against is it's just a fact is that her guards are not as tall as the Chillicothe guards, and it creates a problem. As you know, Charlie, you can't coach height.
No, you can't. You sure can't.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Mackenzie Heck. Chillicothe with a chance to take the lead on this possession. They've got to beat the 5 count. This is going to be close. And an errant pass, but able to be retrieved by Marley Williamson. Some good ball movement by the Ghost, driving in and having it go out of bounds is Sage Geltmaker. Grace May checking in. Now a three-pointer on the way. This one missed by Lily Model. Here come the Tigers on the break. May to Quorum, 17-footer. Yes! Boy, you called it, Charlie. Taylor lined that one up, and there was no doubt.
It was right in line with my sight line, and you knew it was up there because it was just one heading right for the bucket.
18-15 is the Princeton lead. Good defensive pressure being applied by Mackenzie Heck. She bats the ball out of bounds. It'll remain Chillicothe basketball. They'll inbound in front of the Tiger Pep Band. Errant pass stolen away by Taylor Quorum.
Good defense there by the Tigers. Tipped the ball off. That gave Taylor a chance to get to the ball.
Excellent point, Charlie. You know, Chillicothe had amped up the pressure. Seems as though the Tigers have as well. Open three on the way. Savannah Berkey. Ring it up, and the Tiger lead is 6 at 21-15.
Savannah's first bucket of the ball game.
You know, she doesn't take that shot very often, but as the ball is knocked out of bounds, it'll remain Chillicothe basketball. She certainly had good form and everything.
Oh, she did. Good follow through. You could tell that.
2:35 to go before halftime. Princeton's lead is 6. And it's just as you said, Charlie, look where Taylor Quorum is. Out on the point.
It's 1-3-1 is what they're doing.
Now a 17-footer on the way is missed by Model, and we've got a foul underneath the basket. Goes against the Tigers. Savannah Berkey picking up her first. The Ghost to inbound underneath their own basket. And the ball is tipped and then stolen away by Savannah Berkey. Nice pass to Mackenzie Heck. She puts it up. Oh, tremendous defensive play by Sage Geltmaker, because that probably would have been a sure too.
She come flying down the court and was able to tip the ball away.
Tremendous hustle. Now Maggie Davis was open for three, decided not to take it. Mackenzie Heck. Mackenzie drives in.
Off the board.
No good. Taylor Quorum. Yes, Taylor Quorum. Boy, we're going to need a calculator to figure out her points. But
yeah, 15 we've got here so far. 10 in the first quarter and 5 this quarter.
23-15 as Coach Gonigum exhorts her troops to play good defense, and they're doing just that. Now a 16-footer is missed. The Ghosts get the offensive board. Putting it up and not getting it to go is Marley Williamson.
Foul on Grace May. Points so far in the ball game.
On a three-pointer, so Ghosts are 2 for 3 from the line, make it 2 for 4 as that first one misses. Second free throw. This one is right on the money for Marley Williamson. Tiger lead 23-16. Go ahead, Charlie.
4 points for Marley tonight, this afternoon.
Savannah Berkey into Taylor Corum. Nice drive down the lane. Puts it off the glass and in. 16 points for Taylor Corum. Tiger lead is 25-16.
She was just so smooth going down that lane.
Wasn't she? Her and Mackenzie Heck both. I mean, if they're 15, 18 feet away and they see a way to the basket, they're going to go. Now the ball nearly tipped away by Mackenzie Heck, but the Ghost able to keep control as we're under 1 minute to go. Sage Giltmaker, nice pass inside, and that is Marley Williamson laying it in. Savannah Berkey thought about a three. Now Mackenzie Heck, back to Berkey. Maggie Davis for three. This one too hard. Good offensive rebound by Mackenzie Heck. Misses once, but not the second time. Mackenzie Heck. 27-18 Princeton.
4 points this afternoon for Heck.
Don't you just love her game, though, Charlie?
Yep.
She always hustling. Drive to the basket, missed. Rebound comes to Mackenzie Heck. 6 seconds. Come on, Mackenzie. Oh, I shouldn't root because we got both sides listening in, but shot at the horn by the Tigers, no good. And we are 18 lead, but boy, down the stretch, Tigers looking good.
Or it creates a problem for the defense.
Yeah, very well said, because they've got it going both ways. And of course, Taylor Corum, red hot with 16 points here at the half. We saw Mackenzie Heck with 4 points in that second period. Let's see, and for the Ghost, it's been pretty balanced, actually. Marley Williamson with 6. And Charlie, I don't need to steal your thunder there. If you've got the Chillicothe scoring, well, you know what? We'll give it to you momentarily. Here's the Tiger Palms, and we'll go over the stats before we take the third quarter.
Concentrate on the girls and their routine out here.
Do you balance?
There it is.
with only 2 games.
scoring for the two teams tonight. For Maddie Moore, 4 points for Sage Guiltmaker, 2 points for Medal, and 4 points for Palmer. For our Tigers, 3 points for Savannah Berkey, 2 points for Abby Jensen, 2 points for Bryn Hieronymus, 4 points for Mackenzie Heck, and 16 big points for Taylor Quorum here at the beginning of the third quarter.
All right, thank you, Charlie. Tigers led 12-8 after one, 27-18 now as they come up empty on their opening possession. An errant pass, and retrieving that one is Bryn Hieronymus. Now Mackenzie Heck. Mackenzie gets to the foul line, finds an open Taylor Quorum for three, shot no good. And coming away with the rebound is Williamson for Chillicothe. You know, Charlie, I thought, midway through the second period, Chillicothe's guards were giving Princeton a lot of trouble. They got to within 1 or 2 points, but boy, down the stretch, the Tigers really playing some good basketball.
Now they put, we're doing in a 2-3 zone now, with Taylor back down deep in the middle.
Tiger defense is almost stifling at this point. The Ghosts trying to get a shot. They do get it in the low block. Got the shot they wanted, but it's no good. And here comes Mackenzie Heck on the run. Mackenzie all the way, puts it up and in, and still get an extra free throw on the and one.
They give Mackenzie 6 points this afternoon.
Don't you just love her game? I mean,
to get to the bucket.
Free throw on the way, no good. Taylor Quorum batted it momentarily, but
in fact, that's the first free throw that the Tigers have shot in this ball game.
Excellent point, Charlie. 29-18 in favor of Princeton, and a steal inside by Grace May. Sophomore game won by Princeton 50-29, so the Tigers with a chance for a sweep in this girls doubleheader.
We should call them take a double dip there when you get two of them. The varsity and
nice pass inside to Mackenzie Heck. She lays it up and in. Tiger lead is 31-18. That's exactly what I was talking about early, though. If Mackenzie Heck gets on, apparently, it's going to go to Princeton at any rate. Maggie Davis to inbound.
Tigers have outscored the Grey Ghosts 4-0 during this third quarter.
Wide open underneath the basket. Mackenzie Heck, she lays it in, and she's into double figures with 10. And the Ghosts are going to take a timeout to really get on Taylor Quorum, but what's happened? It's left Mackenzie Heck open.
You leave somebody open.
So they're between the proverbial rock and a hard place, so to speak. I don't know about you, Charlie, but I am almost amazed, both the boys and the girls, for not having hardly any training camp and, just kind of compressing these games into a precious few weeks. I'm amazed at the level of play, and I commend all the teams for it. They're doing a great job.
It sure is. The quality of play, what I've seen on the internet, has been real good.
So a double team by the Tigers doesn't result in a steal, however. However, they get one now. It's Maggie Davis led ahead to Taylor Quorum. Taylor drives down the lane. Right-hand layup, no good. Rebound to Williamson of Chillicothe. She's had a bunch of them, has Williamson. Good job on the boards. 5 minutes to go in the third. 33-18, the Tiger lead. 17-footer on the way. This one no good. Ghosts are going to get another shot at it. Drive to the basket, put up and missed by Lily Model. Tigers lose it. It'll be out of bounds to Chillicothe.
I believe that was Taylor Hecht on that. She lost the ball out of bounds, but good hustle coming back down the sideline. She was heading for the bucket if she could have got by the defender. One of the officials is over at the scorer's table discussing something.
Makes you wonder if there's a dispute on the fouls. That's one of the things, Charlie. You know, normally your people on the bench, you're sitting close to each other. You can talk to each other.
Yeah.
And when you're spread out like that, I could definitely see where mistakes would happen. Or at least, let's say, inconsistencies. I've always found, you know, because I've kept score a number of times, and it's good to you know, just say that's the first on number 40, the third team, you know, just so everybody's on the same page. Anyway, the situation at the scorer's table straightened out, and the Ghosts are in possession. Down by 15. Taylor Quorum with the steal. Drives to the basket, puts it up. Contact, no foul.
Girl took one right off the head there.
Brent Hieronymus for three. Shot no good. Rebound fought for. And boy, it's getting rough under that hoop. This one's probably going to go against the Tigers, I'm guessing.
I don't think it's intentional. I think a lot of them are just stumbling.
Oh, yeah. Waiting for him to post that foul. Goes against Grace May. And a steal by Taylor Quorum. Taylor puts it up. She had her foot on the line. That would have only been a 2. And here come the Ghosts with a break. They try a last-minute bounce pass, and it's stolen away by Mackenzie Heck. Ball's going to go to Chillicothe.
(33-18). The Tigers are up over the Great Ghosts of Illinois Valley Central High School.
And a full timeout being taken.
This could be the magical face mask timeout.
All right, so the Tiger lead is 15 midway through the third period, and we'll hear from the Tiger Pep Band once again.
And to trade the ball.
Yes, good point. You know, Charlie, talking about disputes with fouls and so forth, I can remember a few years ago, Princeton girls were playing Hall, and Hall had a second-team All-Stater, Hunter Galassi, and there was a dispute as to whether it was her third foul or her fourth foul. It was ruled it was her fourth foul. She wound up fouling out of the ball game, but you can see how that would be such a big factor.
The communication between the person keeping score and the other person keeping score and the guy running the clock all has to really be in synchronization.
And you'll notice referees like Tim Snowden, Dave Shepard, they will go right over to the table to report that foul, and that's really what they're supposed to do. Now Mackenzie Hecht on the break, banks in a 10-footer, and the Tiger lead is 17 at 35-18.
12 points for Mackenzie tonight.
Skip pass, knocked out of bounds. Stay with Chillicothe. Well, the Tigers haven't done much wrong. I guess the Dairy Queen's open. Maybe Tiffany's going to have to take them all for an ice cream cone.
Yeah, it reminds me. I take my wife down there tonight. We were there when they opened, the day they opened up.
Don't want to play partiality though. I like Grandma Rosie's too.
That's right.
Taylor Quorum with the board. as Chillicothe hasn't been able to do much. In fact, they have not scored here in the third period. Mackenzie Heck puts up a 14-footer, lost control of the ball. Taylor Quorum gets the rebound. And now, are we going to have a jump ball? Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to go to Chillicothe. Tiffany might get after me and say, you know what, you suggested this ice cream cone thing. You can pay for it.
Yeah, yeah.
But this game's not over. Chillicothe's still out there battling. You never know. They might heat it up here. They're certainly trying their best. Now a pass into the middle stolen by Savannah Berkey. She can't quite reel it in, but saves it. And Chillicothe gets it back. Now here comes Savannah. She is so fast. And Taylor Quorum just got hurt. This is not good. Looked like that ball hit her right in the nose. I'm sure Taylor's family's probably watching. She's up on her feet, though, as you can see. So hopefully everything will be all right.
Boy, that's tough when you get hit in the nose. Oh.
Yeah. Training staff attending to Taylor. You see Coach Abby Bosnick is going to go back to lend some assistance as well. Again, a bit of a delay here.
I think they got some blood out there on the floor.
I think so as well. Well, as we mentioned, Chillicothe yet to score here in this third period. And for Princeton, it's pretty simple. 8 points for Mackenzie Hecht has accounted for the Tiger offense. All right. So Coach Tiffany Gonigam, not only a coach, but has to do a little housekeeping here too, cleaning up the floor.
All good coaches have had experience doing that.
Oh, yes. Savannah Berkey. Erica Sorensen is in for Taylor Quorum. Mackenzie Heck fouled on the inside. This will just be a common foul out of bounds. Clearly, with Taylor out of the game,
won't be any free throws. There are only 2 fouls called on IVC and 1 against Princeton.
Hey, the bank is open. Getting that one to go was Emma Wittig. 3-pointer for Emma.
That's her first bucket tonight.
Now a drive to the basket by the Ghosts. This one's going to come up short, but
We're going to have a foul down there on someone.
Yeah, I was mentioning with Taylor out, Mackenzie Heck will have to carry the scoring, but she's doing that already here in the second half. Grace May picking up her third foul. 2 shots for Williamson.
Grace May picked up that foul.
Marley Williamson right on the money. Now 2 out of 3 at the line on the game. She's got nice shooting form. See if she can complete the set of free throws, and she does beautifully. Makes them both.
It's the first points of the third quarter for the Gray Ghost.
38-20 in favor of Princeton as they're still tending to Taylor Quorum, but I think ultimately here she's going to be just fine. Lob pass to Erica Sorensen. Strong move to the basket, and she puts it in.
That's Erica's first points of the game.
It's a nice play, wasn't it, Charlie?
Yeah, we've doubled up the score of IV.
Good point, 40-20. Hurriedly into the front court is Mackenzie Heck. Boy, that last 3 by Emma Wittig was nice to see. There's a girl that whatever Coach Gonigam wants her to do, she does it. She is a hustler out there. Mackenzie Heck, 10-footer, won't go. Rebound taken down by the Gray Ghosts.
Nice job by McKenzie on that turnaround on the left hand. Get that bucket ball up in the air.
15-footer misses. Rebound put up, and it's Olivia Fogger putting that one up. No good, but she'll go to the line for 2.
And that foul was on Erica Sorensen, her first.
First free throw by Olivia, good. So the Ghosts may be down on the score, but they've done a nice job shooting free throws today. Second toss, good as well.
They're 4 for 4 in this quarter. And it looks like it was 2 for 5 in the first half.
So above the 500 mark on the road, that's not bad. Down to, or nearing the 1 minute mark of the third period. Lob pass to Erica Sorensen, a little too far underneath the basket. She just has to get rid of it. And the Ghosts come away with it, down by 18. Good pressure by Princeton, knocked out of bounds by Savannah Berkey. Inbounding for the Ghost is Mandy Moore. She's got to beat that 5 count. And it's stolen away. Here comes Mackenzie Heck going coast to coast. She lays it up. No good. Rebound Savannah Berkey. No. Mackenzie Heck again. Yes! Mackenzie Heck with 10 points in the quarter.
5 points or 10 points in the quarter. You just said that's impressive. And, she went in from the left-hand side and used her left hand.
And
here
you
she
know
comes
what?
again.
We might see it again. This time she used the right hand, but she got it in. 12 in the quarter for Mackenzie Heck. Tiger lead. They've doubled them up again, Charlie. 44-22. Now the Ghosts having some trouble out front, and a traveling call being whistled by Larry Layout. We might get to see quite a bit of both benches in the fourth quarter as this game getting close to being out of reach for Chillicothe. 6 seconds left. I don't know if the Tigers realize it. Savannah Berkey, she needs to let it go. She does. And at the horn, it is no good. So after 3, Princeton 44. Well, Charlie, the third quarter, pretty much the Mackenzie Heck show. Huh?
It sure is. 16 points she's picked up, and also Taylor Quorum has got 16 points.
Quorum, by the way, you'll be glad to know, checked in at the scorer's table, so she is good to go. But it's like you say, when that ball initially hits you in the nose, oh my goodness.
Oh, it does. But it's good to see she's back out there.
Oh, absolutely. Especially, being a senior, you don't want to give up any more time than you have to in this precious few number of games. Speaking of that, the Tigers next week, they have a couple of road games against Putnam County and St. Bede. Tuesday and Thursday for those games. Tuesday at Putnam County, Thursday at St. Bede for the Princeton girls. Ball knocked out of bounds. Remain with Princeton. Princeton has an earlier win on the girls' side against Putnam County. They haven't played St. Bede, but the St. Bede girls will be quite a challenge. They're very good this year. Ball batted away, but Taylor Quorum able to retrieve it. Inside it goes. It's Bryn Hieronymus for 2.
That gives Bryn 4 points tonight.
a somewhat unusual line score for Bryn because she normally is one shooting from 3, but she's been able to get inside today. And now a high arching shot is up and good. Getting that one to go is Mandy Moore.
It gives Mandy 4 points this afternoon. Oh.
Let's see what call we're going to get here.
Well, they got to call a foul on that one.
Going against Chillicothe. Inbounding is Maggie Davis, gets it to Taylor Corum, but the Ghosts come away with the steal. They take it all the way to the hoop, lay it up, no good. Rebound, however, put back up and missed. And jump ball situation against Chillicothe. Lily Model picking up that foul. Bryn Hieronymus playing the point on this offensive set. I see Morgan Coleman is checked in for the Tigers. Now Taylor Corum, down the lane she goes, puts it off the glass, shot no good. And a foul is going to be called on Morgan Coleman.
Reaching in.
In case you wondered, Morgan is the sister of current IVCC basketball player and an announcer here on Tiger Central Live, Kenzie Coleman. Kenzie told me, Charlie, that they're starting to have some practices at IVCC, and ththey're hoping to get in a 5-game schedule, which may not be much, but 5's better than none.
That's right, that's right.
17-footer on the way, doesn't draw iron for the Ghost.
Nobody likes to see them not playing. They let the kids to play.
Jump ball, alternating possession to Princeton. Anna Mallory Songaroth checking in. She gets extra special treatment because she is a Malden Musketeer.
Okay.
Savannah Berkey over the timeline. Savannah, of course, previously played for Bureau Valley, and she's been a great addition to this Princeton squad. Taylor Corum drives to the foul line. Passes to Anna Mallory Songaroth. And the ball is batted away. Chillicothe coming up with it. A drive to the basket. A lot of contact, no foul called. Put back by...
Right, they're going to fall down there.
Yeah, I am too. Now Taylor Corum, down the lane she goes. 10-footer off the glass, no good. Taylor gets the rebound back. Putback's no good. And here come the Ghosts on the run, led by Mandy Moore. Nice pass, but batted away by Savannah Berkey. 46-24 is the Tiger lead. Ghosts get the pass in right underneath the basket, but the Tigers with some quick hands able to get the steal. Savannah Berkey going coast to coast. Is this a block or a charge? Yeah, it's Mandy Moore. That's kind of a tough break for Mandy there, Charlie. That could have easily went the other way.
Their second foul of the ball game. 5 fouls so far on Chillicothe and 4 on Princeton during this half.
Savannah Berkey, she has 3 points in the game on a 3-pointer. Free throw good.
And it gives Savannah 4 points this afternoon.
As is so often the case with her game, the points don't tell the story. Her quickness is such a positive force for the Tigers.
And another one.
Good. And as you pointed out at various times today, Charlie, it scores doubled up again. 48-24. There's Savannah Berkey providing defensive pressure. Now a shot just inside the 3-point arc. Doesn't go for Lily Model. Near steal by Taylor Corum. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll remain with Chillicothe.
Taylor up late into the band down there. Ups back up and comes back out on the court, though.
Tigers in that 2-3 zone with Anna Mallory Songaroth and Savannah Berkey on top. Mackenzie Heck, Erica Sorensen, and Taylor Quorum across the back line. Inside pass, batted away. And maybe
looks like they're going to be a foul on that.
Exactly right. As Morgan Coleman's going to check in. And Taylor Quorum's going to come out. And it looks like maybe mass timeout. So, Charlie, any thoughts at this time?
Well, it took off like, Chillicothe could have some possibilities there at the beginning of the ball game. And then there was a point there I think it was late in the first quarter, but all of a sudden Princeton took off and never was to be seen again with Taylor Quorum having 16 points there in the first half.
Yes, that's interesting that her and Mackenzie Hecht, as you said, Taylor with all of her 16 coming in the first half, and Mackenzie Heck with 12 of her 16 here in the second half.
4 minutes and 28 seconds to go here in this ball game. 48-24. The Tigers, like you said earlier, Norm, has doubled up the Grey Ghosts.
Ghosts trying to beat the 5 count, and they get it inbounds, and missing from short range was Gwen Palmer.
And we're going to have a foul down there on the Tigers.
Free throws coming up for the Ghosts. Sage Geltmaker at the line. She's had a good day from the line, 2 out of 3.
Foul's going to be on Eric Sorensen, her second one.
Free throw by Geltmaker is good, so the Ghosts continuing their good foul shooting.
That gives Geltmaker 5 points on the afternoon.
Second free throw also good. So Sage Geltmaker's played really well off the bench for Chillicothe.
She's 4 for 5 from the free throw line this afternoon.
Mackenzie Hecht out high, gives to Savannah Berkey. Now Mackenzie Hecht drives the baseline, gets in close, can't shoot. The ball's loose on the floor, picked up by the Ghost.
There's one she should have thrown it off one of the defender's legs. It would have gone out of bounds.
Three-pointer on the way. This one no good, and a strong rebound by Mackenzie Heck, and that's going to bring about an over-the-back foul on the Ghost.
And that foul is going to put both of the teams in one in the bonus for the next 3 minutes and 47 seconds.
So you know how that goes. Sometimes we've got 3:47 to go. Sometimes it could take 20 minutes to play it.
Yeah,
if you get a lot of fouls.
That's right.
We had that happen the other night. Now Morgan Coleman. Nice pass by Morgan to Erica Sorensen. Erica elects not to shoot, and she's called for the travel. .330 to go. Princeton up 48-26. Geltmaker gets to the foul line. Now a shot on the way, and this one is missed. And it goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Princeton. Mandy Moore not getting that last shot to go. And Grace Reynolds is getting ready to check in for Princeton, and she is getting a lot of applause from her teammates. Let's see, Morgan Coleman's going to go to the bench for a few minutes. So both these coaches trying to make sure that everybody gets in. In it goes to Erica Sorensen. Now Anna Mallory Sangra. Now Mackenzie Heck. 15-footer, no good. Rebound to Geltmaker. Hurriedly into the front court comes Geltmaker, and a steal by Mackenzie Heck. Mackenzie stops, 10-footer off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up, no good. Tipped out of bounds. It'll belong to Chillicothe.
Thought there might be a foul on her for charging down there in the middle of the lane.
She did pull up and avoided it, but yeah, you're right. And so let's check that Tiger lineup as Emma Wittig is now in the game. And another foul is going to be called, so that will put the Ghosts to the free throw line for the 1-and-1.
It's going to put Sage at the line, Getmaker. Like you said, 1 in the bonus.
And as you mentioned, she's 4 out of 5 from the line. She has done a really nice job. Of course, her brother setting the all-time scoring record. Holt Geltmaker for Chillicothe last night. Free throw good. 48-27. 5 out of 6 for Sage. Can she make it 6 out of 7? She sure can. Looks like she could stand out there and make them all day.
She must do some scrimmaging against her brother.
48-28. Inside to Taylor Quorum. Steal by the Ghosts. Geltmaker with a nice move. 16-footer, no good. Rebound to Morgan Coleman. Emma Wittig to Morgan Coleman. Grace Reynolds. And now this is Coleman inside to Taylor Quorum. Ball batted away. Stolen back by Morgan Coleman. Ball loose, and the Ghosts have it. 1:35 to go. Princeton's lead is 48-28. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound. Fought for and gained. Is that Geltmaker that got that one? Let's see.
Goes to the floor hard that time.
Put her hand on her lower back. She took kind of an awkward fall. She's still feeling it a little bit. Sage has 8 points in the game. Free throw, good.
Another one.
So Bryn Hieronymus checking back in along with Grace May. And Sage Geltmaker at the line. Doesn't get this one to go. Taylor Quorum with the board. Emma Wittig, double teamed, gets rid of it. Stolen away by Chillicothe. And here come the Ghosts on the run. They get it underneath the basket, and getting that one to go is
that Fager?
Yes. Putback shot by the Ghost that time was Marley Williamson. So Olivia Fager with the previous basket, and
that's Williamson's 10th point tonight.
48-33, the Princeton lead. Taylor Quorum, nice spin move, shot misses. And here come the Ghosts. Give them credit. They're still playing hard. Driving a layup is good by Marley Williamson. And the Ghosts have got it to within 13. Today. Erica Sorensen checking in.
Erica Sorensen's coming back into the ball game for the Tigers.
Gracie Reynolds warmly applauded by her teammates as she checks out. Emma Wittig has the ball batted out of her hands, but it'll remain Princeton basketball with 28 seconds to go. Taylor Quorum crosses the timeline. Taylor to the foul line. Drives down the lane, nice pass to Grace May, shot no good. Here come the Ghosts with just 18 seconds to go. Drive to the basket, shot is put up, no foul called. Tigers come away with it. Taylor Quorum, right-hand layup, no good. She may have drew some contact, no call, and now the Tigers step on the end line. It'll be out of bounds to the Ghosts.
3 seconds to go here in the ball game.
The Ghosts to inbound. Let's see if they can get a shot up here before the game is over. Borderline whether that one would have counted. It was Marley Williamson firing it up at the horn, but Princeton comes away with a 48-35 win over the Chillicothe IVC Grey Ghosts.
What was Prince, 45?
Yep.
And
let's see. I see you've got the Tiger scoring, Charlie. You want to give that, and I'll work on the Ghosts here real quick.
all right.
So what do you got for Princeton?
I got 45, is that right?
Yep.
I hope it is.
Yep, that's right.
32, 3, 4, 5,
So if we could get the totals for the Princeton girls.
6. I got some extra points here.
All right, well, go ahead and go down the line, and if we have something different, I'll let you know.
All right, just a second here.
All right, while you're doing Princeton's for Chillicothe, Marley Williamson with 12 points, Mandy Moore with 4, 9 points for Sage Geltmaker, who put on quite a display, and it was Gwen Powell with 4. So just one Grey Ghost in double figures.
5 points on a tray and 2 quarter for 2. Bryn Hieronymus had 2 field goals for 4 points. 0 of 1 from the free throw line. And Taylor Quorum also with 16 points. All during the Sorensen had a bucket during the third quarter for 2 points, making that total of 45 points for the Tigers.
All right, you know what, Charlie? I'm sorry, 48-35.
Okay.
But my score, what you had for totals, 18. 44-22 after 3. The Ghosts actually outscored Princeton 13-4 in the fourth period, but by that point, Tigers pretty well had the game in hand and still win this one going away by 13 points. We want to remind you to join us. Well, it's scheduled for a 6:30 start, but you never know. We've got games all day today here at Prouty, so we might even get rolling at 6:15. Maybe it'll be 6:45. We'll see how things shake out. But the Tigers and Sterling Newman, that is going to be a tremendous contest. Again, the Tiger girls, this is actually our last broadcast of the Tiger girls on Tiger Central Live. We've sure enjoyed watching them. They have 2 games left, Tuesday night at Putnam County, Thursday night at St. Bede. And Charlie, Coach Gonigam, I would think, has to be pretty pleased with her squad.
I would think so. They're ending up the season in a good shape, and hopefully they can continue this. You said they got one more ball game left this
2.
week?
They play at Putnam County Tuesday and at St. Bede Thursday.
Okay, hopefully they can continue that string here that we've seen these last couple ball games with W's and get some more W's and set the stage for hopefully a full season next school year.
Yeah, I think we'd all agree with that. And, of course, the sophomores winning today, 50-29. Coach Abby Bosnick's squad just continuing their winning ways. So just a great job by the Princeton girls basketball program. Again, we'll be back with you tonight around 6:15 or so for Princeton and Sterling Newman. And we do have one more boys game that we'll bring you on Tiger Central Live. That will be Princeton against St. Bede Tuesday night. And Charlie, I know you're going to join me for that one, so we're looking forward to it.
Right back here to Prouty Gym, the friendly confines of Prouty Gymnasium.
We want to thank everybody for tuning in, both from Chillicothe and Princeton and wherever you may be across this land tuning in. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Again, our final scores: Princeton wins the sophomore game 50-29. And here in the varsity contest, it's Princeton winning 48-35 over Chillicothe. Want to thank Steve Morton and Steve Gray for their work on the broadcast. Charlie, thank you very much.
Thank you for inviting me.
All right, have a good afternoon, and we'll see you early this evening for Princeton and Sterling Newman. Have a nice day, everybody, on this beautiful March day. Good afternoon.